Hey, it's Pierre from Squash Source. So when I was down in Charlottesville this summer at the World Masters, I ran into Ben from Squash Gear, one of my affiliates, and he had brought with him all 8 of the new Prince models. Well, they've been around for a couple of years actually, and there was a period where Prince, it wasn't really clear if they were producing new models, and they had some delays in getting these rackets out, but they are here and for sale at Squash Gear and a couple other places. So I did not get to try them out extensively. I just hit with them on court like you see in the video, and so I didn't get to test their durability or anything else, but I did get to get a quick feel for them, and I recorded some thoughts about all the rackets, which I'll show you at the end here. First, really quick though, I just want to show you some differences between the frames. So first up, we have the Prince Pro models. These are the high-end rackets in the Prince range, and they're distinguished by the color being on the outside of the frame with black on the inside. The green one's called the Pro Beast 750. The red one is called the Pro Airstick Lite 550. The blue one is the Pro Phantom 950, and the black one is the Pro Warrior 650. And if you're astute, you'll notice that the red one, I actually have the wrong one in the picture. You'll see in a second that it's actually part of the team range. So here is the team range. Again, there are 4 colors. These are the mid-range rackets, and we have got the black on the outside this time, color on the inside of the frame. The racket on the left is supposed to be the Prince Team Airstick 500, although as we already discussed, I mixed them up. The blue one is called the Prince Team Phantom 900. Black or gray is the Team Warrior 600, and the green one is the Prince Team Beast 600. So I mentioned there are some differences between the Pro and the Team models, and here I've got 2 right next to each other. On the left, the red one is the Pro Airstick, and on the right we have the Team Beast. The Airstick, you can see, has the color on the outside of the frame with black on the inside, and the Beast has the opposite. It has the black on the outside and the color on the inside. They also have different stringing patterns, so the Airstick is more dense, 16 by 17, and the Team Beast is much less dense, 14 by 15. So the other thing I want to show you is the side view. On the left you have the Phantom models, and those have those O ports that you've maybe seen in prior Prince rackets. Both the blue ones have those O ports. All the other rackets pretty much have basically a standard grommet pattern like you see on the Airstick here on the right. So that's it for general notes on the Prince rackets. Now I'm going to bring you to the feedback that I recorded right afterward, basically in a sort of empty part of the gym, and so it's not very fancy, but it was the immediate feedback that I had after testing all these rackets. So this one is the Prince Pro Airstick Lite. Prince Pro Airstick Lite. This was my favorite of them, of the rackets. The feels like the weight is kind of up here in the frame. It's nicely balanced. It's got the regular stringing pattern, and that was my favorite. This is the Team Beast. There we go. So this has a different stringing pattern. It's a more open stringing pattern. This cuts through the air really quickly because of the open pattern, and the weight is kind of nicely balanced, like far at the top, I would say, which kind of suits me. That was my second favorite of the rackets. Third I picked this one. I'm a little torn between this and the next one. This is the Team Warrior. Oh, by the way, all these have the team models are kind of regular Prince frames, and the pro so-called models have this tech stream. Let's see if I can show you here. Reinforced with tech stream, I've been told, all along the top portion of the frame, 2 o'clock to 10 o'clock, I guess. So there's extra reinforcement there. All right, so this one, this is very evenly balanced. No particular sort of feeling of weight in the head. It's quite light, but it doesn't feel too light to hit with. That's a definitely good one for the kind of whipping shots and quick racket movements. Okay, now next we've got the Team Airstick. So don't know why I put this one further down in the list, because it feels very nice. I think it's fairly light as compared to the other Airstick. This one feels like the more head, a little bit more in the head, and the Team feels like they've taken the weight out from up there. It feels like it's more in the middle and in the throat of the racket. So I think that lightness is why I didn't quite rate that one highly. I kind of was torn between those two, the Team Warrior and the Pro, the Team Warrior and the Team Airstick. They're pretty similar, I thought. Okay, here we've got the Pro Beast, and it actually feels, it's funny, they all feel good while I'm swinging them here. But I recall this one thinking that it was almost too head heavy, like there was too much weight all up in here, and it felt a bit bulky in a way. It feels fine when I'm swinging it here, so who knows. Okay, next, this is actually Rami's racket. This is the Pro Warrior. And this is super light. There's just nothing in this racket. It feels amazing, you know, if I'm going in for a quick kill or quick shot. It's just that I would be worried if I were hitting this in a match that I would just lose the ability to control this thing, because it's so light and it has so little behind it. You know, my swing is, I'm able to handle it well when I'm just hitting in practice, but when I'm under a lot of pressure, I'd be worried that it would be too maneuverable, too easy, too sort of whippy, and I would end up you know, hitting some shots without proper swing and follow through, just with no weight behind it. All right, so bringing up the rear are these two of the same model. These are the Pro Phantom. So this is, let's see if I can get this, Pro Phantom. So this has these O ports here, and the strings wrap around those. This is the ones with a very different frame. I think these are the old speed port. This just wasn't for me. There are some people that are gonna like this. You can even hear the difference maybe on the camera. Just coming through the air, and it's a strange sound and a strange kind of feeling that I just, in my brief hit, just could not get used to. So these are in a different category for me. There's going to be people who like these. It just wasn't something that I'm used to at all. This one's nicely balanced. It's a bit head heavy. It's very powerful. It moves quickly, and it's fairly evenly distributed and a little heavier in a way that it feels good, not too heavy, but enough to put some weight behind the ball. So that's my favorite of the two of those kind. The other one, the last one, is the Team Phantom. And so that's the same idea with the O ports there. Same swishing sound. But this one, the weighting of this, it felt like it was heavy in the head here in a way that it felt too much weight all the way at the end of the head. So I didn't like that quite as much as the other one. So just some quick thoughts of these rackets. I guess I could have tilted this camera up while I was doing this video, but such is life.